day.
So, how am I doing so far?
Good work, Henry. The whole village is shaking in its boots. Soon people won't step outside the door without saying 3 Hail Marys.
Ugh, I'm glad to hear it. I'm beginning to feel haunted myself.
Half the village is without rosaries. Someone even wanted to buy one from me.
And did you sell it?
I don't trade in such banal goods. But I sold him a cat's paw.
I didn't know a cat's paw was good for warding off revenants.
Henry, all the goods I have are good for warding off revenants. Everyone is talking about how all the butcher's meat went off after being touched by the hand of evil.
What, does this look like the hand of evil to you? So, the job is done, eh?
Not quite.
But you just said the whole village is shaking with fear.
The whole village, but for one individual.
Well, surely that doesn't matter.
That's what I thought too. Only this fellow is giving everyone the benefit of his wisdom. He needs shaking up before he undoes your good work.
But if he's not been scared yet, what more can I do to frighten him?
Well, when he's not hanging around here ruining my trade, he's in the tavern boasting that he'd happily sleep by that empty grave to prove there's no revenant.
Yeah, I bet he would.
Exactly. He just needs a little persuasion. And once he's there, make it the most terrifying night of his life.
Well, what are we waiting for then?
It's best to be well prepared. You ought to find out something about him, so there's no surprises.
The gossip woman?
Naturally. And Henry, before we get to that grave, you can still try and come up with more ways to frighten the villagers. The more terrified they are, the more groschen there'll be in it for me. For us, that is. Bye.
What's that?
Mother of God. Good day.
Good wife.
You're still here, lad?
Fled? Why on earth?
Because there's a revenant on the prowl.
Ah, that. But I heard...
You mean Felix?
Well, I don't know what his name is, but he's always arguing in the...
That's him. The fool doesn't believe what's going on under his own nose.
Is he brave?
I couldn't tell you. But if he's to be believed,
And do you believe him?
well, it's true he never seems bothered by anything. But then he's always with that other pair.
What pair?
2 mates of his.
But he was alone in the tavern.
Aye, they're not locals, but outside the village, wherever he goes, they go with him.
He even said he'd spend the night at the graveside.
Aye. Oh,
Who are these 2 fellas?
they're not bad lads, but they're no heroes, that's for sure.
How's that?
Them 2 have their fears, but then who doesn't?
What are they afraid of?
The first one wouldn't even go into the woods alone because he's afraid of wild animals.
Ah, is that so?
He got lost in the forest as a young lad, and he wasn't found till next morning. Shaking and pale as a ghost he was.
Poor lad. He must have been scared out of his wits.
That he was.
What about the other one?
He's afraid of fire.
Why?
His own father burned him, God forgive him. As a young...
Poor lad. That's a...
My words.
Ah, it's been an interesting...
May the Lord watch over you.
Has your manhood been wilting of late? Then buy this powder made of a unicorn.
Will you teach me...
Are you pulling my pizzle? Farewell.
This brave fella...
So, if we could get him there
maybe, maybe not.
that's easy to say. Only, we have to get rid of the other.
One of them is afraid of wild animals.
I see.
Well, he's afraid of fire.
Well, we'll think of something.
How, though?
Haven't you learned
Of course. Why didn't I think of that?
the most frightening one?
And how am I supposed to recognise him? One looks...
By his bark, naturally. Can't you hear him?
I can't hear anything.
That's odd. Neither can I. But I'm sure until now I could hear it.
Ah. Killed him.
What?
Well, you said yourself he was horrible to listen to.
Jesus. Couldn't you just hit him?
Well, I didn't have a stick.
I don't know. Unless you can find some other creature or person who can make wild animals. Take care. Rare spices and tinctures, magical elixirs and amulets.
That's a good book. That's my book.
Though you'd be better off going for a good scrub. You don't exactly...
Why aren't you selling it?
I don't have anything.
Why don't you get some supplies then?
It'd only be a waste of time and money.
Revenant?
Aye, there's one haunting these parts.
My God, that's bad news.
The meat is the least of it, lad. An unholy thing like that can do all sorts of evil.
Ah, is that so? Tell me, is it...
No, he's gone forever. Take care. God bless. I've got as long as we...
Here.
Thanks a
My respects.
You look a bit worried.
How can I not be? What with the
Ghosts?
an empty grave that they say a revenant?
You don't think there's any truth?
No, it's nothing.
But how come the grave is empty?
You don't need any magic to dig up
But why would anyone do that? Surely no God-fearing...
a God-fearing Christian. No.
So you suspect someone?
Could be. There's been a band of good-for-nothing itinerants hanging around. They weren't making any trouble, though, so I...
How do you know it was them?
Who else would it be?
What about the Revenant?
Oh, don't you start. That revenant of yours is nothing but idle hands doing the devil's work. I'd send them...
Supposing I help you get rid of them.
You look like you know how to handle your...
But that doesn't mean I have to solve everything with brute force. I'd rather parley.
That's how I like things. Peaceful and orderly. I don't need any bloodshed around here. I've trouble enough with one long-dead corpse.
Don't worry, Master Bailiff. I'll be the very soul of discretion.
Then I'll gladly accept your help. Is there anything you need to know?
Who are these people?
Just some
What are they doing?
damned if I know. Or
Are they armed?
as much as any thief.
Where can I find them?
Last I heard, they were a bit away from the village.
That's all I need to...
Good luck. Farewell.
So,
I don't even need the dog.
which you killed.
Are you ever going to stop going on about... I don't know where else I can learn animal noise.
So, what are you going to do?
If we want to have him there on his own, I could always knock the other two.
And what if he finds...
I can always haul them off somewhere.
Just make sure you don't botch it.
Don't worry.
Ah, yes, apprentice. You have the good for an oil lamp.
An oil lamp?
Precisely.
A marvellous invention, I grant you.
That's the clever part. I've hung a lamp like this over the Revenant's grave. All you have to do is...
Well, that could work.
Only what?
How can you be sure I'll manage to...
I believe in you, Henry.
Right, I almost forgot.
Anyway, you can practice. The lamp is already hanging up.
Aye, I'll give it a go.
Then you just have to goad our Felix into
But what if he doesn't fall for it?
Refusing would ruin his credibility. Go and see him.
All right.
Good. Don't delay, though. Practice with the lamp first, if you like.
God be with you, good.
What's happening?
Don't even ask.
Can
I suppose I could...
How about if I...
No problem.
Satisfied?
That's a poor offer. May the Lord watch over you.
Have you...
I suppose I... For how long?
Is this enough?
More. Good luck to you. For how long? All right.
What about this?
That's not enough. You'll like it here. May the Lord watch over you.
That's a good boy. Good. That's my boy. Look what I've got for you. You'll love this. Good. Come on.
Mother of God.
How are you?
So?
I already told. I.
Uh-huh.
Bye.
And get a move.
Good wife.
Because you mean
Well, is it what?
oh, oh,
Who what?
that
Poor. What?
Mom, take care.
Mandrake roots taken straight from the tallows and
God be with you.
Go.
And
But what? Oh. Supposing I.
you
Who?
just
What? Are they?
good luck to you.
You could at least try.
Oh.
May the Lord watch over you. Bye. Bye.
To me. No. Good.
Well, he's afraid of fire.
Have
And how am I supposed to? That's a dog.
either that.
All right.
How?
Yeah.
Farewell.
My respects to you, sir.
What's happening?
Don't even ask.
Can I sleep?
All right.
How? Is this enough?
That's not enough. You'll like it here. be with you.
Let's talk. Here.
My word.
Come on then. Bark. What? Again? Bah. 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 Boo. 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 That's it. And now I'm officially the village idiot.